All right, well, I had several people tell me that I should look at the Squaredle with the 2 E's from the 21st, which was a couple days ago, but since I have Squaredle Squared, the subscription version, the creator of the game was nice enough to gift that to me. I can go back and do the old puzzles. You can also sign up for that and do old puzzles if you would like to. You also get some extra hints and some different things. You can, when you rotate the grid, you can actually rotate it 45 degrees, which is kind of funky. I'm gonna go back to the starting grid for now. I don't tend to rotate it too much. I don't know why exactly. I'm not like opposed to rotating it. Sometimes people say, why don't you rotate the grid? And I never feel like, personally, when I rotate the grid, I never feel like, oh, now I see. It just doesn't seem to make much of a difference to me. I know it helps a lot of people. Anyways. That's a sidebar. So if you're not familiar with Squaredle, you probably don't know what I'm talking about with rotating the grid. But this is basically a word search. We're trying to find all the words in the grid. We can click and drag, and we can do Pruabin, or we can type on the keyboard and do Pruabin, but those aren't words. And we've got a list right there on the screen. You'll see 4-letter, 5-letter, so how many of each length we have. There's bonus words. There's a bonus word of the day. And you'll see over there at the top, we have 4 out of 5 stars for difficulty, so that's a little bit scary, and there's 44 words that we need to get. When we get to the star, once we've got enough of the words solved, then we'll get some extra information. That's about all we need to know, and the first thing I see there is pure, so I'm gonna start with that. Sure, we can do that. Burp and burps. Okay, we've got an S in the grid, so we gotta remember to add the S if we end in a word, if we end a word near the S to try and do the plural. We've also got an ED, so that's good to keep in mind, something like bust. Now we can't do bus because it has to be at least 4 letters. I wanna do purse, but you can't. You can't get from the R to the S. What about dupe? And, we can't do dupes, though. We can do duper, maybe? Okay. Ooh, we could do super. That's definitely a word. Yeah, we've also got the ER to keep in mind there. So, I want to do PR something. What's that gonna be? Can we do peruse? And perused, there we go. Yep, I was gonna say we can almost do peruse, but we can almost do it. We can definitely do it. We can't quite do doubly, there we go. There's no E there, but we've got the Y. Now, what can we do with the X? Auxiliary, no, that doesn't, that's, OXI anyways, isn't it? I don't know, there's probably something we can do there. Boxy? There we go. Okay, that was the only word with an X. Okay, very nice. Now there could still be bonus words with the X, but that was the only regular word with the X. All right, and so now we have these numbers which tell us how many words start with that letter. Now, what's interesting here is the B's and the U's, because it basically, if there's more than one of the letter, it puts, and either one could be used, right? Like, so let's look at U's, right? Use. Actually, did we do used yet? We didn't do used. We're gonna do used in just a second. But let's just use that one. Let's use that as an example. Use could be that way. It could also be this way. And so for the word use, it's gonna put the number on this U because it's the most up and left one. That's just the way the game works. And even if we turn the grid, it'll still apply that one. So used, which is a word we need to do, is gonna be one of the two on this U. Now we could do it with this one, but you'll notice that when we do it, it's gonna reduce the number on the other U. Yep. Now, so which means these two on this U can't be done with that U. That's what that tells us. Same down here. The 3 on this B cannot be done with this B. Now these 5 could potentially be only this B or both, but we know these 3 can only be done with this B, so that's helpful. Because if it was BU something, you could do either B, right? And so it's probably gonna be BO something. I mean, we've got boy, but it needs to be longer than that. Or bods? Okay. If we do B-O-D, what else could we do? And if it's B-U, and we can't use the other B to do it, then it would almost have to be like B-U, B, and then something. Is bubbly? That's gonna have two B's in the middle. Yeah, bubbly doesn't work. But could we do something like this? Oh, it's not that, but we can do suburb. Suburb, urban. Ooh, we can do suburban. There we go. Suburbanly? Suburbanly, is that a word? Okay. I figured that was probably not gonna be in there, but. Superbly though. That is a superb word. And we should do superb as well. While we're thinking about it, superb. Now, we've got some more numbers here. So the ones on the left are how many words start with that letter. The ones on the right are how many words use that letter. So we've got, how many words left? 28 words, if I'm doing my math right. It's close to that anyways. I think 28. And we've got 19 of them using this S up here, which is a lot. Bran, that's a good one. Is pran a word? Okay, I didn't think so, but did we do sure? We did sure. Should we make sure we did sure? Did I do burp? I did burp. I did burps. What about burbs? Oh, we don't have burbs. We can't do, yeah. What about ably? That's a good one. Nab something? Nably, that's not a thing, no. What about buds? Buds is good. Spud, that's a good one. Spur. Another thing that's good to do that I actually got, I've had a comment from someone that suggested this, it was a good idea, is if you're not sure what to look for, right, you're kind of stuck, look at the word that has the most, like the R here, there's 5 words that start with R. That's more than any of the other letters. So look at that one just because there's more possibilities, and so you're more likely to find one if there's more, you know, there's only one word that starts with P, so we have to find that one word, whereas there's 5 words that start with the R. So what are they gonna be though? Rubble? We don't have any. Rubbly? That's not a, oh, it's a bonus word, okay. But we can't quite do rude or rudely or reps. Does that count? Okay, there we go. It's a little bit of a you know, an abbreviated word, rep, but R-A-N, but then where would you go from there? R-A-B, R-A-U? Rouse? I don't know if that's how you spell that. No, it's not. It's R-O-U, so. We do that, then I don't, so. Ah, reuse, that's good. Reuse is good. Is there anything else we can do with something? Repub. Re-up? Okay, it's kind of a word, but what about like LARP? Is that a thing? Oh, not enlist anymore. Ooh, what does that mean? That's interesting. Oh, so they're now using the Scrabble players word list. Okay, so some words that used to be as bonus words are not bonus words anymore. Oh, that is interesting. Okay. Okay, bear and lair. Should have seen those. Oh, lair is not in lair. Lair. Oh, L-A. That's L-A-I-R. That's right. What about nair? Yeah, not enlisted anymore. Okay. Sweet bear. What about use? Bonus word. Okay. Seems like there's got to be more with the L-Y that we can do, but I don't know. We're down to 3 words that start with the R now. Maybe we should look at this B again. Because we know that there's, or the U, because we know there's 2 that use this U and can't use that U. So it's not gonna be like UP, because either of the U's could do that one. Oh, usurp. Usurp is a really good one. There we go. And that has to use this U, because if you go this way, you can't get to the R. So they could use both U's if it went like this. Usual. There we go. There's another one the same way. Okay, so those are the 2 that use the U on the right. Now this one could be potentially either U or maybe only the left U. Let's look at the B again. B. I mean, to not be able to use this B, it either has to go to the O or the D next, or it uses both B's somehow. We do B-O-Y, boiler. That's not a thing. B-O, bow. And if it goes to the O, it would have to go to the U, the D, or the Y after that, obviously. Otherwise, it's gotta use, blab is pretty good. And that's one that would have to go, if you start here and you go B-L-A, then you can't get to the other B. So that's pretty good. So B-L-A. Is there something else we can do that way? Blab. Blabber, but that doesn't work. Or B-Y-B? No. Build, no. I'm not sure there. Okay, what about the O? There's one that starts with the O. What would that be? We could do O-U. Oust. That's not a thing. Ow, ow what? Or O-B? Not sure. All right, let's look. I haven't really looked at the word links. Okay, so we've got both the 8 letters. We've got one of the 7 letters. Maybe we should look at the bonus word of the day. S-U, 5 letters, and L-Y. S-U, 5 letters, and L-Y. Suburbly? Did we try that? Oh, that's not it. Superbly, we did superbly. It needs to be longer than that, though. Superbly. Super. Double B. S-U. And it has to end with L-Y, which has got to be like B-L-Y or A-N-L-Y. We could do something A-N-L-Y. Super-enly. Super-enly. Super-ably. Oh, there we go. Okay. Super-ably. In a superable. You know, these words are starting to not sound like words because I've said them too many times now. Super able means able to overcome. Super ably means in a super able manner. Yeah, okay. Cool, well that was the bonus word of the day. Now we need to go, we've got 4 6-letter words, 5 5-letter words, a bunch of shorter ones. So we don't, usually at this point I'm looking for the really long ones, and this time it's not the case, which is interesting. So why am I not finding these 4 and 5-letter words? Usually those are easier. Do we do Blair? Blair is good. Okay, ooh, and that got rid of the L. Okay, well that's helpful now, because remember, this B over here, we were looking at either going to the O or the D, which we're not gonna go to the D. It's not gonna be BD. So BO, or we need to include the B, probably. include the other B. Abuse. I don't want to say abuse is good. Abuse is good, but it's a good word in this puzzle. Abuse is not a good thing. I'll say crime is good, but I won't say abuse is good. Okay. Abuse and abused. That was the A's, so that was good. We've still got 3 R's, 1 P, 3 S's. What's with the S's? We did super. We did soup. It's bonus word. We can't do subbed. We did spud. It feels like something boy ought to be a possibility. Like Superboy, but that doesn't work. Did we do sued? Sued is good. There we go. Did we do peruse? Okay, we did. Did we do perused? Yeah, we did perused. Okay. We didn't do urban. We did suburban and suburb, but we didn't do urban. Okay, good. And that got rid of the A and the N, so we're really narrowing things down now. So, if we do burb, that just doesn't really. And bub. Huh. So it's gotta be B-O something. I don't know. I can't figure out what those B words are. Okay. Okay, we're not using the only word that uses the P is the word that starts with the P. So the S is not gonna be SP. So that's helpful. Because it doesn't have too many, it's not gonna be SD. So it's gotta be SU or SE. We do SE. SEU is weird. SED. I think it's gonna be SU. We did sure. We did Serb. What would that be? Sub something. Subboy. Subdue. There we go. Subdue. That's a good one. Now, this B, both of the letters, or both of the words that use this B, start with that B. So again, that's super helpful. We have a lot of words that use the O. We've got 11 words left, and 6 of them use the O. Maybe O-Y? Something O-Y. D-O-Y? B-O-Y? I still feel like boy is gonna be, but we can't do that. We can't do boy. Unless it starts with boy. Huh. There's still 3 that start with the R, and it's not RP, it's not RB. It's RU or ruse? Rused? Not in the list, okay. Rub. We can't do rubbed though. Rubby. We can't do rubbed. Rub. Rups. And we did reuse and The hard part is, so we can't use this P or this B in any of the other words that don't start with them. So, I mean, we're just running out of... Oh, Ruby. Stop trying to make it complicated and just do the easy one, Ruby. I don't know. It's gotta be RE probably, doesn't it? We did reuse. Did we do reused? If it's reused, oh. Come on. Rookie mistake. I had reuse a long time ago and I didn't do reused with the D. Okay, that's good though. We used up the R, well, the starting words with the R. Now we've got P, S, D, and B, and O. Okay, oh, what is gonna happen here? Oh. I still wanna do OU for some reason. It can't be OB, it can't be OY, but what? Oi, but no, that's no good. But if we do OU, what's that gonna be? Because we now can't use we can't use any of the B's except for in the word that starts with the B. So this B has to be BO now. Because if it's BU or BY, the other B could do it. And we can't use both B's because they're only in the words that start with them. So it's gotta be BO. And we can't go BOY because it has to go to the B. So it's gotta be BOD or BOU. Bods? I already found that. Bode. Oh, bode and bodes. This does not bode well for me getting this done in a quick amount of time. Okay, so, oh, boy. Okay, now I saw it. As soon as this it's funny because I couldn't use this B anyways, but as soon as it was gone, it seemed more obvious to me. Okay, good, we got rid of the B's. Now we've got 5 words left. One of them starts with the O. Interesting, actually, before we do that, is the D is almost gonna have to use the O because we need to have 3 words that use the O and only one of them starts with the douse. And dupe. No. Dupes. Ooh. Duper. Dupe. Oh, it's dupe like this. Oh, I already found that. Okay, and I found duper. Oh, duper wasn't a word. I think we tried that. Okay, never mind. I forgot we already did that one. So, I mean, it doesn't have to be the one that starts with the S, or it starts with the D that uses the O, but we need one more that uses the O that doesn't start with the O, which is probably DOU then, or UOD, unless it ends with the O. We've got 4 that start, or 4 that use the S. PRU, Pruse. We did pure. I should be able to figure this out. We can't do suede. We did sued. Okay, we have 1 6-letter word and 3 4-letter words. So one of them is a 6-letter. I want to say DOU. Douse. We already did that. Oh, we can't use the P. Dousure. Oh, what about sewer? Like somebody who sues. Okay, that was good. Now, the 6-letter word has to start with the P because the 6-letter word has to use all the letters and the only word using the P starts with the P. So it's gonna be PU. O D, no, PU. What in the world? No, it's P, oh, it's PS. Oh, it's pseudo. I'm thinking, well, it has to be PU because you're not gonna start PS, but of course there's a bunch of words that start PS. Psychiatry, psychology, several of them. Okay, anyways. D, and I can't use the O. Dues, and then odes. Odes, wow. All right, well, I don't feel too terrible about odes being the last one. Oftentimes the last word I get is like, oh, I can't believe I didn't think of that earlier. And odes is, I mean, it's not too bad, but it's a little weird to think of it as a plural word, I guess, to me. To me, ode is a thing by it's a singular thing. But obviously you can have multiple odes. It's just I would never use the word that way, I don't think. Anyways, so let's look. I was in the top 27% by accuracy. Okay, there you go. I only had 7 bonus words, but they've changed the list. So I guess there aren't as many bonus words now. So I don't know. You know, 4 stars out of 5 for difficulty, and it took me less than a half an hour, so I don't feel too bad about that. So anyways, let me know how you did with this one the other day. And if you did it, and if you haven't done it, get the Squirtle Squared and go check it out and give it a try. And if you were just doing along with me on the video, you know, let me know which word you saw way before me, and which word you had the hardest time seeing. And of course, be sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you again soon with some more puzzles. Well, we have 2 dogs, but they're both doodles, so there's no shedding.
Yeah.
It's really nice. And I don't shed.
You
so.
don't shed, yeah.
No.
My husband and I both have long hair, so we're both like, it's just everywhere.
Yeah. K with a double E, a double S, and a double E. Picked the wrong day to try and do a stepdle again. A Y? A Y? Ooh, now we're getting somewhere. What would that be? What about L? Logical? Logical? That seems like a logical guess. E-file. E-file. Yeah, that makes a lot more sense. Bit of paperwork as a form.